Hey, welcome to another Fight Back Friday. Today's topic is a little heavier and might be a little triggering for some people. So before I begin, I just want to remind everyone that one of the biggest priorities of this channel is kindness. Everyone needs to be kind. We need to be productive in our conversations with each other because attacking each other doesn't accomplish much, if anything at all, and can have the opposite effect from what we intended. How many times did you actually change your opinion about something because someone popped off on the internet or trolled something you posted? I certainly haven't. Many times people dig in even deeper when attacked instead of considering alternate beliefs or possibilities. So yeah, let's keep it kind and productive. All right, so we've probably all heard that knowledge is power. Today's Fight Back Friday suggestion is to make knowledge a massive priority. By knowledge, I'm not suggesting consuming more memes on social media or even watching the mainstream news on TV. All of that is heavily biased and rarely presents a full picture of what is going on. The knowledge we need to get passionate about takes a bit more work, but it's worth it. We need to be consumers of primary documents, well-researched and widely supported works of nonfiction, peer-reviewed articles, and speeches directly from the mouths of the people giving them, not potentially faulty or misrepresentative recountings. Today, I am going to give a little piece of knowledge that comes from both a primary document, but a primary document that I learned about in a well-researched and widely supported work of nonfiction. So what if I told you that the main author of our U.S. Constitution, that would be James Madison, one of our founding fathers, he was also a president. What if I told you that he said the role of government was to protect the minority of the opulent from the majority? So opulent is just a fancy word for like a really rich motherfucker, like a lot of money. Today, these would be like our billionaires and our multimillionaires. So yeah, the guy who literally wrote the majority of our Constitution believed that the government should make sure rich people were insulated from the working class, aka the people making them rich through their hard labor. And then he goes on and he writes our Constitution after saying this. So that being said, it is my honest opinion that our country, this country that we live in, has never been a true democracy. Congress wasn't even elected by the people until 1913, and at that point, more than half of the adult population of the United States still wasn't even allowed to vote. So yeah, we've always been a meritocracy, a country where who gets to rule is based on the subjective qualities of merit. What does merit even mean? Like, seriously, how do we even define that? I could give an answer, but I actually would rather if you share in the comments how you think it has been defined or how this has played out over the last 250 years. I sincerely want to know what you think, for you to tell me if you agree or disagree and why. But again, keep it kind, keep it productive. Don't be an internet troll. Don't be an asshole. Let's have some really good conversation about this because it's important. We need to be able to talk about this stuff, but we need to be able to do it in a kind and productive way so that we can actually go somewhere with it and do something and not just be mad at strangers on the internet. Lastly, before I sign off, I do want to give a shout out because that quote about Madison, I didn't learn it in high school or even in college. The first time I saw it was actually in this awesome book. It's called Requiem for the American Dream by Noam Chomsky, and I am not getting paid to plug this. I really just love this book, and I think everyone needs to read it. So for this week's Fight Back Friday theme of knowledge is power, here's one good book you may want to read. It's not thick. It's honestly a really easy read, like really, truly. This is a very accessible book for anybody. And sometime in the near future, I will even be recording a book review video for that book. It contains vital information we all need to know. Also, please like and subscribe because this channel is all about helping people increase their knowledge of civics and the corruption within government that continues to harm the working class. More and more every day. Like, it's getting worse. It's not right. It's not fair, and we must fight back before it's too late. Also, thanks for watching, and I hope you tune in for next week's Fight Back Friday. Take care.